I challenge you to not only prove that I didn't consider JFS perspective, but I didn't consider it first. Pro force, right? The name of the thing, pro force. Lightning by what? Pro force. What kind of force? The OB essence? Or did I use some kind of other thinking? How was I raised? Was I raised in a Japanese household? What color gloves? An everlasting force, right? Different weights of gloves, right? 12 ounce and so on, right? Okay, and these are the gloves. I'll show you in a second. Lightning, right? So you're telling me I'm buying all this gear back in whenever it said I buy it. I started buying the sword in what was it, 2010, and I bought the monocular shortly before August 2009. That's what's called, that little thing that you put in this eye, the right eye, right? The technology versus the left eye with the spirit. If you look in a microscope versus if you look up with the spirit, skywalk back home. Sorry for the noise. Macho martial arts made in USA patented, right? Why are they patenting things? Pat. Who are they patenting? Good doggy, good doggy. They're patting the 9 instead of the 7, right? Instead of kissing the 7. The good dick, G-O-O, O-B essence, 2 O's, and the G, right? To go to heaven. Sleep with the people who share the spirit of the first son, right? The spirit, not necessarily the flesh. Okay, so this is a blue large. So this is the sparring gear. I didn't have all this on when I did the video. I have a lot to do. I'll dig it up for you again. But I have posted it somewhere, and some of you probably have it already. I didn't know the size. I assume these are large, okay? So I did it with these gloves on. These are karate/taekwondo gloves. They share the principles of light contact, for those of you who are wondering. I bought them for $20. I just bought another pair and a small pair. If you can't afford gloves or anything, and I can do one of two things. I can, buy the gloves for you and let you keep them on top of the $50 to show up. Or, I can give you the gloves instead of the 50, whatever you think is fair. And these are the types of things, compromises I can make, if you want to call it that. It's more like a gift, compromise is the wrong word, I apologize. All right, so you feel that you're being included. What gear am I using? Okay, am I using these African gears? I mean, how much white culture do you want Judah to accept? And you talk about meet halfway, but you want to meet in Europe and do eugenics on us. Lightning, right? What is the point of sparring? Why is it called lightning? Is it light contact? Lightning. Okay, do the research. Break the word down. Lightning. We all put on these gloves, and there's one guy who's faster and does it in the spirit of his ancestors. And because of Americanism and the things that our presidents warned us about, like Eisenhower and JFK and all the good presidents, all the 7s, right? 6, 7, 9. So who are the 6s? Who are the 7s? Who are the 9s? Well, I'll go as far as to say that every president is a 9, and some of them lean towards 7, and some of them lean toward 6. Okay, lightning. Now, I'll say this one last time. I'll put the glove on for you, and I'll hold it there. I'll put on the left hand in line with the heart. Remember to keep the left hand as trained as the right. That's what balance means, right? Because most of us are right-handed, and whatever hand we are, southpaw, right? The S, which way is south? You're naturally wanting to go to heaven if you use the Egyptian scale, okay? And, the S, you understand me, is going to bring you down, right? So you have to prepare your whole life for the afterlife. You can apply that to martial arts principles, Upper Egypt and Lower. So the South plays in it again. You naturally want to go to heaven. You have to have the humility to say, hey, when we put on these gloves and Tupac says you're a punk or you'd see me with gloves, well, what does he mean? Does he mean full contact, or does he mean put on these blue gloves that symbolize honor and the sky temple and the light temple, right? The skywalking, and you have to use footwork, right? Which basketball players, and I go as far as to say yes, Michael Jordan in his prime would lose to me at martial arts if he trained his whole life. So they've made a game that allows somebody to team up with a group of scientists to determine who has the most physical prowess instead of putting on the gloves for light contact. Now, how many of you think I'm a bitch who, needs to, I wouldn't beat somebody to death? I mean, come on. You know, I bench press about 350 when I put my spirit and my heart into it. And I've been working out consistently for maybe a month, eating nutritiously. I can bicep curl maybe 60, 65 pounds, 15 times each, really stressing to put a stress on my back and all that. Yeah, I have a lot of strength, a lot of potential strength. So when I go, okay, and I have that look in my eyes, and you pretend some pissant, you know, with a squirrel range, squirrel arms, you know, little kitten arms versus huge long leopard arms, and you want to pretend like they're more macho than me. How do you think the guy with the most to lose, who's the closest to God, who Matthew 10:22 is talking about, who Matthew 10 in general is talking about, what does the 10 symbolize? M-A-T-T-E-W. Ew. Ew. That Greek shit? Okay. I guess I'm going to have to meet halfway with Constantine or something and hope the 7 deciphers it later. Naturally. Like getting his shoes laced. Here's the A, but take it in the butt for the E. Take it! You ever heard it, suck it up? What did they say? When the Greeks were telling people, we have your knowledge, and if you want it, you got to suck it up. Were they telling men, women, and children? 1, 2, 3, 6, 6, 6? Or who are they telling?